Oh my gosh, is this seriously still recording? This is wild. Um, okay, so I really need to stop recording. I know you have said that, and I keep saying that, and I don't know how much this is gonna go up and whatever else is gonna. But like, oh, yeah, I really want you to learn about limerence, and I'm glad, oh, his hair is just not. But also, I now have a specific thing in mind that I want to do. And so I cannot believe that it is like in the middle of the night already. I mean, when I said this took up hours, like, look, okay, we can try to talk tomorrow. Um, it's just I'm absolutely going to do my laundry and go to the grocery store. Okay. So I don't know how all of that is going to go, but depending on when you're available to talk. Well, I don't. I mean, I'm glad you're laughing. And I don't know what you were saying no, no, no to. So I'm going to have to go back and listen. Except I don't know that I have time to go back and listen. Like, I'm running out. So yeah, so yeah, if a phone call happens tomorrow, then then okay. Okay. I mean, I don't leave my ringer on. And isn't it going to be nice when it's all a thick braid? I mean, it's not going to be thick, anymore, whatever. But isn't it going to be nice when it's like something just fell down? Should I try to make the lighting better? It's just that I have to pee. And so the next time I get up, I have to go to the other end of this very short but still too long trailer and take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. And that can take me anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes, depending, or longer. But it usually doesn't take less than 5 minutes. So this lighting is what it is. It's just the way it has to be. And the way that you text that is just the way it has to be. I get it. I get that. See? And the way that every time I get it every time. I don't like it, And, I get to certain points where I'm like, I've decided I think this is bullshit. Usually well after, it's too late to change anything about it. Because I didn't realize how disappointed I was going to be. Because I was wrapped up and caught up in thinking that I had, figured things out enough and that I was prepared enough for winter and that I was having a good enough radar of who was safe and who wasn't. And none of that ended up being how it played out. I like that. I like a little bit of shoulder showing. I know I'm not a person who wears J's anymore, but um, after a little over a decade, I'm beginning to be all right with that. I wish I hadn't. I mean, I don't wish that I hadn't learned the things that I learned and remembered the things that I remembered and whatever else, but um, what am I gonna do with this haircut? I'm gonna play with it for hours and days and weeks and months. Okay. 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 I mean, I've only had like 6 bites of food in, I don't know why I do this, okay? It's fun now that it's this way to kind of like turn it into this kind of thing. I don't know what that is. I have like a mini faux hawk mullet bullshit going on. Okay, so yeah, I don't believe you that we'll talk tomorrow or the next day or anytime soon, but I'm gonna do my best, okay? Like, I don't know what that means or looks like because my priority is absolutely still going to be, laundry and groceries and really take a shower and stuff, but I know that it's not absolutely crucial, especially because I haven't been able to make it out to the house as much as I've wanted to. And so I became the wipey queen again, which is not my favorite. I'm really upset about it. And yet I still love the wipies and I'm grateful for them. And I like some wipies more than others. And I like some people more than others. I like the looks of some people more than others. And like, I don't know which parts I said that I'm going to try to get out of this loop. Keep thinking I'm out of it. But then I read your text. I'm like, okay, I've already recorded too much. I'm already all over the place. I don't know which recording said what. I'm not going to be able to edit all this into any kind of streamlined whatever. I wouldn't want to anyway. But yeah, an hour ago or so, you laughed and said, no, no, no. and then said something, and then said that I would understand when we talk tomorrow. And I don't know if tomorrow means Saturday or Sunday, but technically it's already Saturday, but not going to be able to keep up this level of smokaging. But hopefully I'll be able to make some really tasty edibles that I will be able to eat on a regular. Some breakfast cookies or something. They're not so sweet. Oh my gosh. Because they makes the best cookies. Like, this needs to be cut so bad. It's literally so dry. And I know, Pompadour, it is a combination. I mean, this really is not fair and shouldn't count. Okay, anyway, that would have been cut if I had not run out of oomph. I started making this a little too choppy, and so I had to stop. But it was too painful to hold the scissors, and the scissors were really bad anyway. And now I have new scissors that are hair cutting scissors, but I haven't even been able to take them out of the plastic. And they're kind of heavy. They're not like heavy, but they're heavier than the last 4 hair cutting scissors pairs that I've had. I don't know what I'm going to do with that back there. I mean, I do know what I'm going to do, but at the moment. But yeah, this is like a faux hawk mullet pompadour. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's. I just wish I had some of my Trader Joe's, whatever that stuff is that they have in the. And then these things wouldn't be bothering me. Or if I had some bobby pins. Anyway, I'm just very easily distracted. Okay, look. I'm going to keep this as short as I can. I'm very emotionally fragile right now, and in between, like, it's like I keep having thoughts and dreams of like wishing and wanting the relationship or situationship. I mean, it definitely did not end up being a partnership, but I mean, on certain levels, perhaps there were periods of partnership, and maybe. Oh my God, and his smile. Oh, it's awful. Like, it's possible that if I would have stuck around, maybe, especially since my brain stopped skipping like a DVD after the extent of all that agony and everything, it's possible that maybe things would have shifted back into a partnership direction if I had, you know, but I don't think so. With the level and degree and depth to which I was deteriorating, the speed, I mean, I can't keep up with other people's paces and speed. I can't be rushed. I can't go too long without certain things, or else I get even slower and more pain and struggling and whatever. And ow, um, I, you know, I love you, but I literally was like just barely like in love. And then, um, and then I don't know. Things happen how they happened. And and then and then and I didn't really have a chance or a choice. Like I wasn't ready. I don't know. I've realized now that I would probably rather um, not be with someone with habits and behaviors. I mean, I already knew that, but certain, so, and I wanted to leave Utah, so, but then I was determined to stay until I got certain things done and I saw Zeke again, so like, I don't know. I just, look, if me making and sending and sharing this video and you watching it ends up making it so that we can't talk until the next day or the next day or the next day, like in certain ways, as much as I want to talk to you, in other ways, like my main objective is, besides smoking as much as possible, which I just cannot do enough, my main objective is to eat and do laundry and shower and go to the grocery store and stuff like that. Art and, well, I mean, I could be on the phone and do art at the same time. I don't. Ow, I forget about that metal part. I know that's like super gross for you. Probably. I mean, I don't know, actually. I don't know, like, what you're attracted to or into or, um, it's not funny. We've never talked about that ever in 25 years. I mean, which is perfectly understandable considering, ouch, the reality that, I've been married most of those 25. So, that's probably that's probably good that I have no idea what you're attracted to. And I'm sorry that I got so mad about. It's just like it took you 3 months to say that it was beautiful and you wanted to be more than friends. I knew at the time, but then as everything happened and in the midst of everything and with struggling to have battery and with having people act like they were going to be steady or wanted to be, were capable of whatever, determined, I don't know. I thought there were, I mean, I just, when you didn't communicate for so long to let you go, this is how it happens every time. So, I mean, but I wouldn't blame you. I didn't blame you. I don't blame others when they let me go. When I struggle to communicate for a long time. I felt sad when what's her beautiful blonde curly hair bucket face. Bucket face. That sounds so mean right now. The climate, the way that people are about things. I was trying not to cuss. Try not to still be hurt about it. But the last time, and I will never try again, when I said, was wondering how she was doing and wanted to talk, and was back in Utah and was thinking about her, and she had said we were going to talk when I was living in Fresno, and then we never really did, so just love to connect and whatever, and see how the kids are doing and see how she's doing, and I've learned and grown, and I think I even said that I was sad and lonely and miss her as a friend, and she was always someone I enjoyed and appreciated. So when I got the response, but I just don't see the point of it. What would be the point of reconnecting now? And it hurt so bad. And I don't remember why I'm talking about it, but I won't. I'll do everything I can to not get into a space where I feel like I need to block you. Okay? And I would rather be with someone that I'm not as attracted to. I've decided. I don't know if that's entirely true. If I had, the two of you on a game show trying to figure out who's more compatible with me, would I, if he wanted to create a world together instead of try to fit me into or whatever. I don't even know what just happened. I don't even know. I do and I don't, and I do and I don't, and I do and I don't, and I'm still trying to figure it out, and it doesn't really matter. Just like you more than most, I have these moments where I'm like, oh, and then this will happen, and we will slowly begin to grow together as friends and support and whatever and blah blah, and then because there's always been this honesty and connection, kindness, levels of compassion, consideration. I mean, yeah, there's levels. Sometimes I feel like you just don't really want to be my friend. You just did all you want to do is have sex with me. And I don't understand it, okay? And and you know how easily I can care about so many people, and you know that you told me years ago that I mean, you basically want to be someone's everything, and I don't want that. I just walked away from that. From being with somebody that could have, would have been my everything. I don't like it. I don't want it. I liked him. But then, like, I've known you for 25 years. And that would trump, you know. But I don't want to, I can't just be distracted. And I'm trying to restore whatever it is I'm trying to restore now that I've been yet again unable to. This is just horrible. I cannot even look at myself. Like, this is, and I could look at somebody else with this going on because it's on their head, and I would have thoughts about how I would want to, like, cut it or color it or do things to, make it more whatever for them aesthetically. But I'm like, so I don't think I'm supposed to hurt this much. I am definitely gonna put pillows in these corners. There's no question. I've decided. It's official. I don't know when and how I'm going to get pillows for the corners because I want to keep the ones that are up there, and the ones that are over there on the end of the trailer. I want to keep them there too, but I keep trying to make these short. It's not working. It is not working. Like, it is ouch and a half not working. You're like the last person that can come back from my past and still, like, tug on my heartstrings and distract me. I mean, there's like one more person, but the odds are that he's happily married, living a little normie mormy life in Utah or wherever he is. I think I talked to him once many, many years ago through Facebook or something. I don't even remember. I think it was, yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened. And maybe I never talked to him. I swear. Maybe he was living somewhere else. Maybe I knew something about him. Maybe I've never been connected again. But, like, and then the only reason why this guy managed to get so close was because I was so exhausted and he was so beautiful and he reminded me of childhood, like really childhood, like one of the very, very, very few that were kind to me. And I love this ring. I don't always like showing it though, but it's turquoise and it was my mom's, and putting it on there to remind me that I really do need to figure out how to resolve this situation with the divorce. I don't know if what my mom says is true, that I have to show up in person, especially since COVID. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But And I was there twice, but I didn't make it in the building because of the hours and the ramp, just takes so much effort. And then the pain, I have to eat when my stomach says I need to eat. I'm so tired. Yeah, I do. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you tomorrow. Or technically today or whatever. But I also just, I'm really on an edge here. And in some ways I don't want to, this whole friendship and then flirting and then trying to figure out um it's been messing with me since I was in middle school. It might have even been with me since elementary school. I don't know. I don't know. That's a legitimate possibility. Because even because when Timothy Bennett, he called for a truce. It wasn't like he called for a truce. It was the 5th grade Olympics. I was in the classroom alone, loving it. My God, so incredibly grateful they were finally giving me time and space alone and away from the other children because they were just horrible. But he and I were horrible to each other, and it was like this unspoken, and we'd poke at each other, sharpened, we'd sharpen our pencils really sharp and poke each other's shoulder blades and tape pins on each other's chairs, and I don't even know. That's the most I remember. It's just a lot of poking, and it's funny, isn't it? Actually, if you think about it, it's really funny. I was very, very, very. I was very, very, very. I was not thinking about it at the time. Ow, 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 ow. And I'm in the mood all the time. And I can't barely do anything. So then, yeah, when you text me randomly, suddenly flirting after everything, I got a little intense, didn't I? I got a little intense. Um, See, I knew your mother wasn't dead, so I should still be mad because the way you reacted and how much emotion you were in the whole thing, and then needing to apologize for just a couple of hours of being on the phone and connected to me, just I can't keep being strung along, in any way, shape, or form by anyone. I don't know how much longer I can handle being strung along, is what I'm saying. By anyone in any way, shape, or form. I'm serious. It's like wearing on me. It's grating on me. It's oh, whoo! But it wasn't quite as painful and fiery. Oh, I want to eat the rest of that donut so bad, but I just don't want to risk it being the reason. That I, whatever I was gonna say. Okay, well, with this horribly lit video that you may or may not be able to watch because it's so long, and you can watch movies all day long for 400 years, but you can't link a screen to YouTube and watch my videos. Okay. I'm just saying, Winco, laundry, shower, laundry, Winco, laundry, shower, Winco. I don't know, you know. I wipe it up enough to be comfortable now. If he doesn't give me enough time, because I still don't know what time we're going. And I don't want to wait until Christina gets back because I'm hoping to create this surprise kind of fall kind of desserty thing that's a hybrid of what I want and what she wants mixed together with the addition of a drizzle of chocolate, because I don't know, I think it's gonna look, taste. Okay, I'm still rambling. Listen, Linda, listen. Listen, Linda, I don't know if you've even seen that. I was too harsh. Yeah. So, but then when we get on the phone, that I'll probably end up, at times I may talk, depending, but sometimes I'll just listen to you. And then I don't tell you what has been going on or what is really going on or the depth and of the trial of it. And then, but yeah, like, okay, so as long as you really get that part that I wasn't blaming you or fault, and I wouldn't necessarily call any of it a joke. I wasn't joking, but I thought I was building upon the foundation of a joke from before that was going to make it like a lighter, so that you'd be able to listen with like a smile on your face, like, oh, I remember when we had that conversation and I said, okay, you can blame me for everything. And when, you get that little sound in your voice when you're amused or whatever with me. And I didn't mean for that to hit so hard today. I'm really sorry. I really am. I made a lot of videos. I think I might post this one first, even though it's probably the last one. I don't know where my battery's at, and it's in the middle of the night, and I mean, everybody's, sleeping and whatever, but like, if I can still hear the cars from the highway, and I can hear when the dogs are in the yard and bumping into things and rustling over the leaves that have been falling and knocking against the gate, or I just this hair, wait till you see what I'm going to do with it though when I have it finished. Like, it might take me a couple months, but listen, I really have contemplated, I'm beginning to, and have, contemplated blocking you, because it's so hard. You can't just do that to a woman, be friends with them that long and have them share what they've shared, and then um ow and then not talk to them when they're going through a crisis, and then months later, after a situation, tell them how beautiful and attractive they are, and how much you want to be more than friends, but how much you were trying to be friends because you know that nobody else has managed. And but the fact that it took you months, and then to text and call me hun after Angie, and then, I mean, I've always hated that. Oh, I hate being called Angie. I'm not Angie. I was not born. People are born Angie, on the birth certificate. Their given name is Angie. And I swear, especially from high school, you should know this. I mean, you're pretty spacey. You weren't really, like, with it in your world, and I don't remember you ever even, but you've always called me Angelina or Ange. And so, yeah, it hit hard today. It hit me hard too. And I can't, I don't know what I can and can't do. Right now, I need to go to sleep. I can't fix my hair. That is absolutely true. It's not going to get better. And whoa, it just paused. I just learned how to pause it. I paused it. I know how to pause it. That's spiffy. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk when we talk.